Cadre fans, Diabetes 2 Rescued by Keto fans, and anybody else who's listening. Today is Saturday the 19th of October. Thanksgiving around the corner. Got 3 more days to work, and then I'll be off for the Thanksgiving holiday, and then the week after that. I'm going to do a test shave today. The soap for today is by Sterling, Blood on Steel 2019. It was a special issue of the scent that is known by Sterling as Zucca. It's a homage to Hane More. It's something I liked, and I hoarded the stuff. Using the Simpsons Emperor 3 brush. I have 2 Simpson brushes, an Emperor 2 and an Emperor 3. I like the brushes. They're very expensive. But hand-tied knots, I don't know that they're that much better than stuff that can be had for a little less money. But I wanted one, and I got the 2, and I wish I'd have got the 3 because they're kind of small. The larger Simpson brushes, like the Chubby series, the Chubby 3, I didn't like that the handle was kind of short because I like to have a longer kind of handle. So I'm not a big brush collector, but this is one of my I like almost all the brushes I have. I just don't have that many of them. The test shave today. Oh, and I forgot to welcome those fans of SuperCurve Honing. I'm going to be doing a test today. One of the things that has been the basis for my honing has been the packing peanut test. If you look at any of my honing videos, some others you've seen, where I would take this tool, Artist Club, and I would push cut into a packing peanut, and I endeavored to match that with my honing. And it is a reasonable for me translation of a test that I can do all along the blade that translates in the shave. One thing I've not done though is I've not really I don't think I have actually done a live test shave of the Artist Club versus especially some of the newer honing I've done, where I've done a compound back beveling, what I've called the SuperCurve Honed. And I'm going to be testing this razor against that Artist Club. This is a 6/8 Ti Yvon Sonat. Yeah, extra. It's their typical 6/8 format. This has been on a field trip for evaluations by this was sent to Barber Dave. He seemed to like that. It seemed to convince him that this method of honing was certainly a valid method. It's something he liked. However, I've honed razors that didn't really do the job, and I'm going to send that one off to a gent who has a very robust beard. Okay, and see how well it works for him. The steel on that is a harder steel. It's a little less flexible, a little more rigid. It might perform on that gent's facial hair in a little bit better method. After he did a test on something else, and it didn't quite get to where he wanted to be, and he still was gravitating towards this type of tool, I thought, well, let me see. And I did call Barber Dave about it. I did ask him about it, and he has a couple of customers. And Dave if I get this wrong, feel free to correct me, but I'm going to try and get this right. Dave has a couple of customers that he shaves, and they have very, very robust facial hair. And what they need and what he uses on them is he uses a wedge. And I don't know if it's the amount of backing, the firmness, the more stronger, if you will. I'm not really sure. I don't have a beard like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a shave with this. This has a brand new Schick Pro line in it. Okay, and I'm going to. And that cuts very, very easily out. I don't know how much facial hair I got, but it's enough. It's certainly not quite in hobo territory, but it's a little bit long. So let's see how this one goes. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do. Now I attempted to do the same slightly steeper angle. It cut the feel to me is I'm gonna say equivalent at this point. I normally don't shave at quite a steep angle. I usually like to go as shallow angle as possible. But I'm doing that just for my own test here, and this doesn't mean anything, okay, in terms of how well somebody else is going to do with this. But and I'm doing a very, very light touch. And let's see how the Pro line does. And to me, they're in the neighborhood. They're in the neighborhood. Although, if anything, I'm gonna say the Artist Club with the Pro line gives just a wee bit of an advantage. Those manufactured blades are coated with I don't know exactly what the coatings all are. Platinum and maybe Teflon. I think it's I think once in, I don't know about the Pro line. I know on the Feather they seem to indicate that it is a platinum coating and a Teflon coating, but they don't specifically say what it is. I did augment the Zuka soap with some frost drops from Sterling. Pretty good, healthy bunch of them. This is like a I guess one could call it a warmer scent. I've never really been terribly understanding about warm versus cold scents and seasons. I just kind of use whatever works, whatever I choose. And before this one goes on the field trip, this does not have the 3 curve stones on there. My newest stone, I think I measured the radius on the curve on that. I think it's like actually like a 4 foot. It's like a 4 foot wheel or a 2 foot radius, which is a pretty curvy thing. But I'm going to continue. I'm going to hone this, refresh this exactly the way that I had done it, and then finish it, sanitize it, and finish it again. I do believe I would be comfortable in seeing that tool as it is go on a field trip. You know, there's absolutely nothing not to like about an Artist Club format shaver, open blade shaver. Pass number 2 on my pattern. And I'm gonna say they're pretty much equal. I've got a little bit left here. I don't know if it's probably me, but they're very, very close. And then my next one will be in a downward direction, in that part of my face. I'm not too good at going across, which is really what I need in there. It's a skill, technique that I've just not mastered. Well, I haven't said I'm wearing the Shaving Cadre classic shave cert with the classic logo and the classic excess lather storage in the super size XXX, which I don't really need anymore. I got my new set of pants now that I'm keto and to control my blood sugar, but I'm dropping weight as a side effect. I had to buy couple of pairs of pants. So my pants don't fall off anymore. Second time I had to do that. Okay, so that is interesting. That is very interesting. And that, for me, that steeper angle, which in this area grows up and I'm going against the grain, this is, at the steeper angle, a little less resistant to cut. So I'm learning. For me, I'd have to say they are virtually equal in results. Let me do a little bit of cleanup here. A couple of buffing strokes and a flat blade for the finish. Just in case you tune in this weekend and it's the last video I make before the Thanksgiving holiday. I would like to wish everyone a very, very happy Thanksgiving, good times with your family. Stay safe if you're traveling. My opinion, virtually equal. In terms of ease of use of the tool, it has long been my opinion that an artist club Shavette with a blade like that, either that one or one similar, is the king of the shave. That's my opinion. I remember once I wrote that somewhere, and some nitwit says all properly honed straight razor will blow him out of the water. Sorry, dude, not for me. Alum is a little more sensitive than usual. Not screaming at me, but a little bit more sensitive than normal. I'm gonna say because I did practice shaving at a steeper angle than I normally do. It was definitely a light touch. And unlike those guys that use an aftershave that you gotta shake up and it doesn't stay emulsified, I use Proraso, which doesn't require you to have some little guy in there floating around in there to help you shake your stuff up. You just put a little bit on, and it's very soothing. Great shave. And let's see, what is the next step? The next step is going to be the Zuka by Sterling aftershave. And didn't put as much as I usually do because I do have the Zuka EDT, and I'm gonna take a couple of hits of that. This stuff does change over time. The scent does, and it evolves. It does. It's one of the ones that I find would last into the next day. So and it is a cologne type scent. So if you're around people who are sensitive to those sort of things, be a little bit careful with how much you use. Okay, the powder cannon. Got off Amazon. I think you're supposed to spray this, according to Fearless Leader Dave, you're supposed to spray this and use this to spray into your brush or onto your terry cloth towel. I think it's more fun. And look at me, I look like I've been to shave. And it's just a great feel, great feel, great shave. Wishing everybody a great weekend. My commercial. Please go to the greatest shaving forum on the face of the earth, The Shaving Cadre. Bill M, that's me there, my handle there. This is Max Headroom, my avatar. We are the forum that specializes in having people that are not fond of the shave forum beatdown. There are plenty of forums that you can go to and you can get that, but not here. Okay. So great shave. That razor, I'm comfortable with it. I'm going to touch it up, and it's going on a field trip. So you all be well and happy Thanksgiving.